Welcome back, guys. So we have been using 4-2-4 formation for a long time. Now it is finally time for me to change my formation. The simple reason is because in this formation, to the central midfielders, they get the most chances, and central midfielders they basically have low shot power and low finishing, and those are the two that matters the most in my opinion in especially in versus attack and league versus league matches. And all you can see here, Marco van Basten, he has 140 finishing and 140 shot power. Any player with that stats, shot power and finishing in 140 or 138 plus, they all have like finish shots like bullet. It is just so amazing, and it is much easier to score with such players in verse attack mode. So I'm going to change my formation in a way that most of the chances goes to players who have such stats: 140 shot power and 140 finishing. I checked a lot of formations actually. I mean, there are some good formations like 3-4-2-1, 3-5-2, 3-4-1-2, and then but we are using four at the back. So when four at the back, my favorite ones I've checked a lot of these formations, and I would say like 4-1-2-1-2 wide. There you get left mid, right mid. But one problem I had with many of those formations is that right midfielder was getting many chances, and we don't have a right midfield player in game yet with 138 shot power. So I decided not to go with such formations. Instead, I decided to go with formations where central attacking midfielders are more important. Now we got prime Ronaldinho in the game. Of course, getting him would be very unlikely for me, but some of my friends already got him. So even some of you may get him in the course of the event. If you get him, that's very cool. Even without prime Ronaldinho, we have like three central attack midfielders: Marco Reus, Bruno, and the Team of Season version of Bruno, the Ultimate Team of Season version of Marco Reus, and the Kaz from Treasure Hunt Sahara, the 96 rated cam. All these three have that special 140 short power. So this is one option with 4-2-3-1 wide, where most of the players who get chances get these get the 140 short power. That's one of the good options, or like I said, 4-1-2-1 wide. But the right midfielder is a bit of a problem in that one. But this is one of the most commonly used formations right now. But I have decided to go for this one, 4-2-2-2. This is going to be my formation. Okay, you can see here most of the chances will go to the two strikers and two central attack midfielders. And even with the case of CDM or central defensive midfielder, one huge boost we got is that now we got this amazing Casemiro card. Guys, for a central defensive midfielder, that 104 shot power is very good. I mean, look at other ones. That's very less for most. I mean, he has 104 shot power. Let's see how much my trade got. See, 100. My central midfielder got only 92. And CDMs get way less chances. And guys, the one another good thing with the Sahara guys and all are, they are very cheap. I mean, he's like 6.5 million coins for 100 overall player. That is just amazing. He has very good stats and everything, and he gives wild card chemistry. I mean, if you see his nation chemistry is wild card. It is the same for all these players who have this Sahara or Amazon, this treasure hunt players. They all have wildcard chemistry, so they can help you a lot with the chemistry issues as well. And again, the other position I'm going for another player from Sahara. The Casemiro is from Amazon of Treasure Hunt, and this one is from Sahara. And guys, again, these guys are just they're so cheap. This squad upgrade of mine is a cheap beast squad upgrade because that's what these players are. They are practically very good cheap beasts. And guys, another thing, the reason is why I'm going to use this formation is that once I replace Zanetti with a right back with holding boost, which I will do not today, but probably in the next squad upgrade, I will be replacing Zanetti with the for Versadag only. For a head to head, I will still use Zanetti, and for a Versadag, I will replace him with someone with a holding boost, and then except the goalkeeper, the rest of my 10 players will have only 2 skill boosts. That's much easier to level up because you need, at my level, you need 7.5 million to level up one skill boost, and they have increased the skill boost to 26 now. And as per the rumors, it's going to go up till 30. So that's a lot of coins we can save by only using a couple of skill boosts. We can even leave the goalkeeper skill boost like about 5 levels less to the other two. So that's again another benefit with the formation. So my strikers are going to be Van Basten and Martinez. Martinez is, he is kind of short, but he has 5-star weak foot and near perfect stats, and he is very very cheap. And he does have the flyer, tries to beat offside trap, power header, and speed dribbler. And he is actually good in head to head as well, surprisingly. So again, a very good option for both the game modes. And we're going to replace Sancho with Kashri. And I will temporarily use 9 Golan for now because again the event is going on. I want to see if I get the prime Ronaldinho. I mean, I know the chances are very less because I only have one relic so far, the guaranteed one. Even the previous event, the Sahara, I did not get any glyphs. Oh, I did not get the prime icon either, but that's the way it is. I have to keep trying. That's okay. And guys, I ended up selling my previous goalkeeper. He was probably Courtois was probably the best goalkeeper in the game, but I needed coins. Of course, I messed up with the coins I had. That's another thing, but we got plenty of XP playing these two treasure hunt events. So I bought this guy for like 3 million or something. I bought this guy and I'm training him up to 100 overall. Of course, he's not the best in game, but we have to make do with what we got, I guess. Okay. Yep, that's it. 4.8 million coins to train him up to 100 overall. Now we got our goalkeeper at 100 overall. Earlier, it would have been much more difficult, I mean, with the cost and everything, but now it is much easier with the lots of free XP you are getting. And guys, soon, as per everyone's wishes, they are going to replace the XP with the 250k XP. They are going to replace it with 500k coins, so we may get a bit more of a coin supply soon. I'm going to take another plate 100 overall. That is this amazing cheap based central attack midfielder. I'm going to take him all the way up to 100. Most probably I'll end up ranking him up as well. Again, these cheap players, these are pretty cheap and they give chemistry. So even I can end up removing sanity with these players. Again, like I said, guys, 140 finishing and 140 short power, and his pace is enough. I mean, he's not like prime icon Ronaldinho or Ultimate Team Season Reuse, but for a 96 rated player, he was like 900k or 700k. So again, I would say value for money player. So guys, I'm going to do a rank up here. It's going to be our first rank up, and we are going to do it with Sancho. I know we are going to use Sancho. We are not going to use Sancho. I mean, because I won't be using right wing or wingers and all anymore. But I can do the rank transfer. Okay, the rank up animation looks kind of cool. So okay, we got him for the next rank up. Okay, let's see. 95. Okay. I mean, training up a 93 rated player to 94 cost like 900k coins, and SAR I managed to buy cheaper. So yes, again, ranking up is kind of cheap this season. We only need to get the rank up tokens, and once we get them, ranking up is kind of easy, I would say. Now, okay, the third rank up, we need a 97 rated attacker. Then we have the rank up tokens, just need a 97 rated attacker. Again, 97 rated attackers are kind of costly. I checked them out, but 96 rated attacker, we got Zaha for pretty cheap. Now I'm going to train him up to 97. Again, I calculated the cost and everything, and this is by far the cheapest method I could find. Okay, yep, there we go, 1.2 million coins, and I'm going to get him to 97. So guys, the way I see getting these 96 rated players for some reason are still pretty cheap. So getting the 96 rated players and then getting them to use in rank ups by training them up to 97 seems like the best way to go. Okay, now we are getting our Sancho to rank 3, our first player with a third rank up, guys. 3 ranks on this beast. I mean, he was an amazing player, but like I said, we have to use players who fit our formations. I mean, 4-4 would have been good if it's the front 4 players who are getting chances, but for some weird reason, it was not the case. And guys, this is how we do rank transfer. We just have to train a player who is not 100 overall yet. Just train them up with a player who has ranks, and the ranks will be transferred. So Sancho, I'm going to feed him to Martinez. You can see here, Martinez reaches third rank. Again, he is one of the best strikers in the game. At this price, guys, that's a steal. I mean, look at that, 140 finishing, 140 shot power, and very good pace as well. I mean, 124 acceleration, 128 sprint speed. That's not slow at all. That's very good pace with 140 dribbling and ball control and everything, and 5-star weak foot, 127 heading and power header as a trait as well. So again, guys, he's going to be an amazing player for me, and doing 3 ranks on a player that increased my overall by 1. This season, when we do 3 ranks on a player, then our overall goes up by 1. And if you have the rank up tokens, then this rank up seem like a cheaper way to gain overall compared to training up skill boost and all. Again, you need 90 rated players and all, but that's very cheap right now with the market situation, and I would collect the rank up players and all right away, because that seems to be the smart way to go with. Okay, I won't be able to rank him up again, unfortunately, because we ran out of second rank up tokens. But oh, that's cool. The 94 rated, he was like I don't know, 200k or 250k Wanyama. So again, that's pretty cheap. So we got him up to 2 ranks. Then we can do more ranks. If you do 1 more rank on any other player, I mean, it doesn't have to be 3 ranks on the same player. Now we are 119, guys. Once I rank up my goalkeeper, it should take me up to 120 overall. Okay, there we go. So we got our goalkeeper ranked up as well. It's the first time we are doing any rank ups, and we are doing a few in one stretch. Now we reach 120 overall, guys. I use my wildcard XP or the common XP to train him up. from 94 to 98. Now I'm going to get him up to 100 using some of those cheap XP players. Okay, need about 200k only, but okay, so I think I can just throw in some of these elites here. So guys, we're going to get another player 100 overall. That's our second central defensive midfielder again. Another player who is very cheap. We have reached 121 overall with that. We're pretty happy with the progress so far. Again, now we have every player except 9 Golan to 100 overall as well. And it's time for more rank ups. We're going to rank up the players that either we are going to use or we are going to melt. I don't see myself using Duffy for a long time, but then again, I don't have the coins to change now. Once I get the coins, I will get someone like an Ultimate Team of the Year Valheim, but I hope they bring some more cheap beasts. Like these treasure hunt players, I mean, my luck in the event hasn't been good, but the thing I'm happy about the event is that it solves the chemistry issues and it helped me a great deal in finding the perfect cheap beasts for my squad. Okay, again here we go. Rank. Sorry about the background disturbances, guys. I need to time my videos better so that there will be less disturbances. Now this should take us up to 122 overall. Okay, I guess it's time to go all the way and reach the next overall. Hopefully 123 would be a cool overall to stop for today. I mean, many of my friends are already 130, but the way we have been lagging behind the season, and we literally had no pack luck whatsoever, so there's that as well. Again, Casemiro, I'm very happy that such an amazing player came into the game with such again a low price. I did not pull him, I bought him. Again, most of these players I'm buying everybody because I'm not actually pulling anybody good. Don't know why it's happening, but it's like everybody I know who is getting Ronaldinho, those are the same people who got Prime Icon Okocha before as well. But yeah, that's the way it is. I'm not going to complain too much about it because at the end of the day, I got some nice cheap players, got nice cheap XP as well, and it helped my improve my squad. So guys, we reached 123 overall, and we don't have much coins to spare now, but once we get coins, there's of course there are ways to improve more. Take a look at my skill boost, holding and second striker. I'm going to just train them up much higher. Of course, I'll end up replacing 9 Golan with a central attack midfielder who has the second striker boost, and Zanetti will be replaced by a right back who has holding boost, and then I'll train up my boosts, and that should take me up to 126 or 127 overall. I hope that in the next upgrade we manage to hit 127. Thanks for watching, guys, and guys, this is an example of a cheap beast squad building, and this is the best and perfect time to improve your squads, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye and have fun.